Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Crimson Pharaoh, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Lapis and Sigmarus, and we're going to be doing some damage testing for both arena and for dungeons. Everyone gets Lapis for free. Most people just put the vampire set on her, and most people build Sigmarus because he's phenomenal for giants at the beginning of the game. You can use him in dragons as well. It's a little harder early on with dragons because the boss hits so hard, but you can use him. Especially when I have an HP rune on him, so it should work out just fine. So that's what I'm looking at. Anyway, let's hop in here. We'll use both of them, same attack power lead that way, and just see who does more damage. I'll do three. I'll do 3 arena fights. We'll look at all of them and see what we have going on here. So I should probably, well, I'll wait for the damage to come up. Who do we want to hit? Probably Chiwu. See what it does here. So third skill here for Sigmarus. We're going to look in on Chiwu here and see what the damage is. Attack buff, defense break. Okay, 14,000 damage, and he's on a 5-star HP percent rune on slot 6. And then he's speed crit damage, pretty standard stuff there. So there's a defense buff up now. I'm probably just gonna, here, I'll just defense break all of them. I'll work to strip this then, and then we'll see what we can do here with the Lapis. Kind of unfortunate that the buff came up. It is what it is. Probably go for that. It's fine, doesn't matter. And then Lapis should be up here in a moment. Defense break is up, attack buff is on. You can push that back a little bit, and then alright, come on. My Lapis is like just 130 speed in this game is literally nothing. So here we're looking at this third skill Lapis, attack buff, defense break, and we'll see what she does here. Okay, 15,000. So I can auto the rest, I think. So for context, Lapis doesn't have her third skill all the way, she's not fully skilled up. Sigmarus is. However, I'm running Sigmarus on an HP percent rune, and Lapis obviously has she's on an attack crit damage attack set. It's got to be that for the vampire set, right? There's no way they would have speed substats that low, that she'd only hit plus 43 speed. She's on attack crit damage attack, 100%. She's got to be. I'll take a look at the runes here just to confirm for you guys, but it's pretty similar damage in arena, really. So she's, 100%. She's on attack, crit damage, attack. These are the stats here. She's got, that's about 2,000 attack, 144 crit damage, and they both crit. So it's all good there. So Sigmarus has 4 more crit damage. He has significantly less attack though, and this skill is doing damage based on max HP, which obviously isn't that high for just anyone else's account, unless you're hitting like a Kumar. Maybe you'd get the bonus damage there. However, this is realistically, like, it's not even like fatal or anything. Like, it's just swift blade, and this has, what do you guys want to call this, 1550 attack. So he's got about 500 less, 450 to 500 less attack, and he's attacking for barely anything less. Now, he does have skill ups, so we'll take a look at the damage there. He's got an extra 20% damage on the skill. She has got an extra 10%, so obviously it would be much higher if this was skilled up. However, just being more useful in dungeon content and being more useful, you're doing arena 20 to 30 times a day. You're doing Sigmarus giants or dragons runs hopefully 100 times a day. That's a good number to hit. At least 50 on your days where you're busy. You can hit 50 runs, like 10 on your way to work, just repeat battle, and doing 40 when you get home is you just click the button 4 times realistically. So that's what we're looking at there. I'll do one more and run through it a little faster. We can just take an easier team here, level 37 player. So yeah, this is, and I didn't actually test the numbers before I had done this video. I didn't look at all. I just went through my rivals and then got in here, but it's pretty obvious that there's not a huge difference. You have to farm up the skill ups for Lapis anyway through the fusion, and that's something I intend to do. I want to work on Lupinus first, but Sigmarus is one of those units you're going to devil him on. So early on in the game, when everyone has him, just, you know, he's definitely solid. Obviously, if you pull a Lucian on your account, then you're looking into that. It's Lucian. So the expectations for Lucian have gotten a lot different in the last 6 years. So nowadays, with your Lucian, you really need to be... I mean, you need good runes. You need rage runes. You need 200% crit damage, you know, 2200 attack if you can. Like, it's okay you can get away with like 16... You can get away with, you know, 150 crit damage and 1500 attack at the beginning of the game when you're going against players that are much lower, but that's a really bad Lucian. Just so everyone knows, like, that's like a Swift Lucian. Those are Swift Lucian stats early game. Really, even on Fatal, you should be hitting close to 2000 attack total, because you want to have speed on them, you figure. Unless you have a Bernard, then you should be going attack, crit damage, attack, and you should 100% be over 2000 attack. It shouldn't be a question. So Lucian sort of changes the game there. And then you got... Oh, okay, I did this wrong. I'll just exit now. I'll go over here, and we can... I'll just let this run in the background. I'll just take Pro out, and this should work fine. So if you're interested in that, you can watch this in the background and see this is what's going on here with this. I'm more so looking for, like, damage on the boss. It's hard to compare because Sigmarus is going first, so he's getting the benefit of the defense break, and Lapis isn't. But at this point, it looks fairly even. To me, it looks like they're doing very, very similar damage. So this is more where you see it. So she's got barely any there. I don't know if she missed the crit. She might have missed the crit. And Sigmarus coming in with much more damage. She does crit there. Still, just, it's... I mean, even with his first skill, he's hitting harder than the third skill I think she used. And the Water Golem is more of, like, a defense unit, really. That's more... You're more hitting through defense than you are hitting max HP. Anyway, if you get something like Lucian is an obvious unit to use in place of Sigmarus or Lapis. It's not really a debate. Just awaken him, put him on a decent Fatal set, and he'll help you a lot. Other units would be like Tashar. One of the Beast Monks could be pretty good. Rakan for a different reason. Any of the Dragon Knights can do really well. Like Rika, Annabelle, Charlotte, all the Occult Girls are really good. There's a lot of options, like AoEs or single target. Rakan, the Dragon Knights, the Beast Monks, they're all on the tanky or bruiser side, which is really hard to build those early game, because you need a ton of stats. I mean, you need the HP, the speed, the crit damage, potentially accuracy for multiple of the units to land things. The Occult Girls, you don't need to be as tanky, but you need accuracy to land stuff with them too. Okay, so Lapis did about 10,000 attack there, first skill. And I want to see 3,000 there. Did he miss a crit? I don't know if he missed a crit or not. Typically, he doesn't hit that little. So she got 4,000 there on the second skill. He got 23,000, 29,000. I'm sure Lapis was hitting for much less. So this was really the test where it's like, this is why Sigmarus is just clearly better in dungeons, and we all knew that anyway. But I just wanted to show the damage comparison between dungeons and why max HP is so good there, and then arena, where you're hitting stuff that isn't going to have 100,000 HP like a boss is going to have. So even in arena, early game, it's still, Sigmarus still works just fine. Just fine. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. I'm sorry. It's just, whatever. Yeah, anyway, the moral of the story is Sigmarus is very solid, and literally he's on an HP rune. I actually moved him back onto this from this. This 5-star HP percent rune is performing way better than this attack percent rune here. You need the stats. I mean, you look at this, and it's, I don't know what the percentage of the 365 would be, but you're getting 12% tank stats here. You're getting almost 12% in the first rune just with the defense percentage, and then the HP percentage takes off from there. The crit rate is similar. The resistance is weirdly the same. I don't, that's cool. Little attack there. But this is a totally attainable rune. This is a crap rune. This really isn't good. But it's performing way better than what I would consider a better rune. You can grind all 3 of these stats. 16 crit rate is very nice. The resistance is here. You don't have to worry about it. Attack. It's an attacking unit. But it needs to survive. He needs to survive. All of his damage, really, is based on enemy max HP. So definitely treat your Sigmarus as right. Don't let him just walk into the Giants B12 and die, get one-shotted by the boss, and you're baffled about it. Put him on an HP percent rune. He performs just the same as Lapis in Arena. He performs way better in Giants, in TOA, and he's going to slay out your account. And now it's time for me to slay out this energy. It was, I don't know, it was about to run out in my gift box. I haven't been able to play much this week. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll have some good runes. Hopefully you guys will get better runes too. Thanks for watching.